outside with some cool cars and some cool dudes, right, Jasmine?
That's right, Lauren. You know what I always wanted to say? I always wanted to be like that Vanna White, and that's exactly what I'm going to be this morning. Instead of calling me Mustang Sally, you can call me Vanna White this morning, because this car is absolutely beautiful. And we have John here. He's the owner of this classic car. Now, this car is almost the original.
Almost.
It was built in 1965. So that's beautiful, because the first one was made in 1964. So tell us all about this is your baby, I'm guessing.
This is it. Yep. We bought it about 4 years ago. My son and I were looking for a project, and we bought it here in Youngstown. It came out of the Mojave Desert, so it was pretty much rust-free, no interior, no engine. And 4 years later of hard labor and a little bit of money, or a lot of money, we put it back together.
You're telling your wife a little bit of money,
Yeah, a little bit of money, that's right.
Now tell us all about the interior. It looks beautiful, starting off with the steering wheel.
Well, the interior is pretty much original. The steering wheel's original, and you can see it has a bench seat in the front of it. And when they built these in 1965, they built 350,000 about vehicles, and only 14,000 of them had bench seats. So this is one of the original 14,000 cars with the bench seats in it.
Now, what makes your car so unique, speaking of the engine? Because we were talking about the engine and how it's the same as the 2014, almost.
Almost. Well, it's still 289. They measured in cubic inches in 1965. Now it's 5 liter. But if you do the math, they're the same size engines. And pretty much an 8-cylinder engine in a little tiny sports car that hardly weighs anything. It's got a lot of power to it.
And it's a 4-seater too, which makes it even more unique.
If you could get in the back.
I think I could fit back there. And talking about some more of the car, speaking of over here, because it's so beautiful inside of here, how loud is it when you pull off?
It's legal to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's legal to drive. That's a good one. The police actually passed us this morning and said he's going to have to take it in for evidence. A little joke this morning for them too as well. It's a beautiful car. You had it for 4 years. How do you keep it up to date?
Well, I just changed the front brakes on it to put disc brakes on it to make it a little safer. And it's kept in a garage. We keep it covered in the winter when we're not driving it. And between my son and I, we keep it clean and polished the rest of the year. Don't drive it very much.
And going around looking for all the parts, because you said you got it in pieces when you first got it. How did you find all these different parts?
Well, there's a lot of Mustang clubs out there, and there's a lot of places that sell Mustang parts, either in old stock or reproduction parts. So you could pretty much build a Mustang from scratch. There's enough parts available out there to do it.
Wow. Speaking of the Mustang group, you are actually a part of it, and you have an event coming up.
Right. I'm a member of the Mahoning Valley Mustangs, and on May 23rd, along with the Angels for Easter Seals, we have a membership drive out of Quaker Steak and Lube in Austintown, and that'll be from 5 to 8 on May 23rd.
All right, so you can come out and see this Mustang again if you want to, right?
You sure can.
Wow,
It'll
that's
be there.
Amazing. All right, so we'll be here all morning outside, standing outside of the studio this morning, checking out the Mustang, the 50th anniversary. Mike, come on down. You just want a brand new car.
Yeah! I'll take it around the block.
As long as the price is right.
That's right.
Mike can afford about $25.
That's right. I don't have a ton in my wallet.